Hey guys, so I want to do a quick little camera test comparison here between the Note 8 and the iPhone 10 here, just to see how the latest iPhone does compare, because Apple has fallen behind in recent years when it comes to the image quality. So I was hoping that they would be able to catch up here with the latest iPhone. So we can have a look at what the results are here of some casual photos I took out and about. So first things first, we do have a close-up shot, and I've got to say, it's pretty nice in terms of the colours. A little bit more saturated, I've noticed, compared to your average iPhone, but I don't think it can quite match the level of saturation you are getting with the Note 8 here in terms of the colours. But then again, that is obviously down to preference, what you like, whether you like more realistic photos or like a little bit more oversaturated. Personally, I do like the oversaturated, and both are on AMOLED displays as well now, like OLED displays, so there's no difference there, but I will blow them up on your screen so you can see anyway. So we did do some HDR shots as well, very comparable in terms of the HDR shots. Didn't really see too much in the way of difference here. Nice and high quality. We did also do a video recording as well, which I'll show you, and we did some more HDR here. Maybe the Note 8 a little bit more saturated again, but it's there's not really that much difference in it, I don't think. So obviously, in terms of the low light, that's another area I'm quite interested in. And I gotta say, I think Apple has made some ground here, probably because of that optical image stabilization. It seems to be at least on par with what you're getting with the Note 8. Here, near abouts, I'd say. Probably the Note 8 is still a little bit better, because it does have, the very nice aperture, but it's not a huge gap as it was before. Which was quite massive really in terms of the quality. So I think you're going to be overall happy with the quality here. Could they do better? I definitely think they could. I think there's definitely room for improvement, but overall I'm happy with the camera. It's an expensive device, and you would expect a flagship level performance here. So we did do as well the video recording, so we can have a look at that aspect as well. And obviously a big trump card the iPhone has is 4K at 60 frames per second. So you can see how much it makes it so much better in terms of 60 frames per second here on the iPhone, which I'm really surprised that you can't do with the Note 8. I would have thought they would have pushed out a software update or something, because it just looks so amazing. So that's definitely a trump card here, I think, for Apple users. However, I do think the Note 8 still is the boss when it comes to the zoom, which is really amazing compared to the iPhone. You can really zoom in much further, I've noticed. The focus is pretty fast on both of them, not hugely different there. So for overall, I'd say that the iPhone wins when it comes to the 60 frames per second video, whereas the Note wins when it comes to your zoom and possibly the stabilization, but it's quite close in that regard. So I think Apple's done a really good job here actually. I was expecting the Note to actually dominate the iPhone 10 still, in terms of the optics. One annoying thing I did notice when using the phone as a camera was that lack of home button again. We come back to the usability issue. You have to kind of like find where this little white line is, and it can be quite annoying to use when you're trying to take a shot. But that's just a rant for another video, I guess. The core optics are pretty good here, and you won't be disappointed overall. So yeah, just a quick little video here. Hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.